Let me ask you a question. When you wake up in the morning, what gets you out of bed? Not just your alarm clock, not just because you have to, but what really excites you to live another day? That question, what makes life worth living, is at the heart of a beautiful Japanese concept called Ikigai. Today, we're exploring Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and happy life, by Francesc Miralles and Héctor García. This book isn't just theory, it's based on real lives, especially people in Okinawa, Japan, who are known for being some of the healthiest and longest living people in the world. So, in the next 20 minutes, we'll take a journey through the meaning of Ikigai, the habits of long-lived people, and how you and I can bring this wisdom into our own daily lives. Think of it like sitting with a friend over coffee, while we chat about how to live with more purpose, joy, and peace. First things first, what is Ikigai? The word itself combines two Japanese terms, iki, meaning life, and gai, meaning worth or value. Together, it roughly translates to a reason for being. Imagine a Venn diagram with 4 circles. What you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. Your Ikigai sits right in the middle of those 4. It's that sweet spot where passion, mission, vocation, and profession all overlap. But here's the catch. Finding Ikigai isn't about chasing money or fame. It's about small, consistent joys. For the people of Okinawa, Ikigai might be gardening, taking care of grandchildren, playing music, or even walking with friends. It doesn't have to be grand, it just has to give your life meaning. Now, why Okinawa? Because this little Japanese island is famous for its centenarians, people living past 100 years, often still active and cheerful. Researchers asked them their secrets, and guess what? It wasn't about some miracle diet or secret medicine. It was about lifestyle and mindset. They eat mostly plant-based foods with lots of vegetables, rice, and tofu. They follow hara hachibu, which means eating until you're about 80% full. They stay physically active, not through gyms or heavy workouts, but through natural movement like gardening, walking, or doing chores. They have strong community bonds, belonging to small groups called moai, where friends support each other emotionally and even financially if needed. And most importantly, they live with purpose. Each person has a clear Ikigai, something that gives them joy and direction. Doesn't that sound refreshing? Compare that with our modern lifestyle, rushing, overworking, eating in a hurry, and often feeling disconnected. Maybe the Okinawans are onto something. One of the key ideas in the book is flow. Have you ever been so immersed in something you love, writing, painting, cooking, or even gaming, that you lose track of time? That's flow. People with Ikigai often experience flow daily because they're doing things that naturally engage them. And flow isn't just fun, it's linked to happiness and longevity. So here's a question for you. What activities make you forget to check your phone? What's something you do where hours feel like minutes? That might just be pointing you toward your Ikigai. The beauty of Ikigai is that it's not about huge, dramatic changes. It's about small, daily habits. The Okinawans don't obsess over strict routines. Instead, they build life around gentle practices. Eating a colorful diet rich in vegetables and fish, staying active naturally, not sitting all day, smiling often and laughing with friends, avoiding stress as much as possible by keeping a lighthearted attitude, and of course, never retiring in the traditional sense. Even at 90 or 100, people in Okinawa keep contributing, whether it's farming, teaching, or storytelling. Isn't that powerful? In our culture, we often see retirement as the finish line. But in Okinawa, life keeps going with purpose. There's no end, just a continuous journey.
Another fascinating point the authors make is about resilience. Life in Okinawa hasn't always been easy. They faced poverty, wars, and hardship, but instead of breaking, they grew stronger. This is where the Japanese philosophy of wabi-sabi comes in, embracing imperfection, and also kaizen, small, continuous improvement. Think about it. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, what if we started embracing progress over perfection? That's Ikigai in action, a gentle reminder that even small steps count. So how do we bring all this into our modern, often chaotic lives? Find your small joys. Ikigai doesn't have to be your career. It could be cooking, reading, volunteering, or playing music. Move naturally. Instead of sitting all day, add simple movements. Take stairs, walk more, garden, or stretch. Eat mindfully. Try eating until you're 80% full and focus on wholesome foods. Stay connected. Build strong bonds with friends, family, and community. We're not meant to do life alone. And keep learning. Lifelong curiosity keeps the brain and spirit young. None of this is extreme. It's not about a 5 a.m. miracle routine or a strict diet. It's about gentle, sustainable choices that give your life richness and meaning. So what's the real secret to a long and happy life? It isn't money, it isn't fame, and it's not even perfect health. It's Ikigai, waking up each day with a reason, no matter how small. It's finding joy in daily rituals, connecting with people you love, and never losing curiosity about life. Maybe the question we should all ask isn't how long will I live, but rather how fully am I living right now? Now, I'd love to hear from you. What do you think your Ikigai might be? Is it something big like your career, or something small like cooking, painting, or caring for family? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd really love to know. And if this video gave you something to think about, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need this reminder today. Until next time, keep living with purpose, and maybe, just maybe, you'll find your own Ikigai.